development. What you attract into your life is a direct reflection of who you are becoming. You must understand that life operates on laws, not luck. Success is not random, it is predictable. It follows principles that, when applied consistently, produce results. Just like gravity does not choose who it works for, success principles do not discriminate. If you align your life with them, you will experience results. If you ignore them, you will face consequences. The issue is not that success is unavailable. The issue is that many people are unaware of the laws that govern it. One of the most important principles of success is purpose. Purpose is the foundation of a meaningful life. Without purpose, success becomes empty. You can achieve everything the world defines as success and still feel unfulfilled if you are not operating in your purpose. Purpose gives direction to your life. It determines how you spend your time, where you invest your energy, and what you focus on. Without purpose, you will drift. And when you drift, you waste life. The greatest tragedy is not death. The greatest tragedy is a life without purpose. A life where potential was never realized, where gifts were never developed, where ideas were never executed. Many people go to the grave with greatness still inside them, not because they didn't have it, but because they never discovered it, never developed it, and never released it. Success begins with self-discovery. You must know who you are. Not what people call you, not what your job title says, but who you truly are, because your identity determines your behavior. If you don't know who you are, you'll become whatever your environment tells you to be. You will chase trends, seek approval, and compare yourself to others. But when you know who you are, you become focused. You become intentional. You become unstoppable. You were not created to be like everyone else. You were designed with uniqueness. Your gifts, your talents, your perspective, these are all part of your design. And your design reveals your purpose. But many people ignore their design. They try to fit into systems that were never built for them. They pursue careers that don't align with their strengths. They follow paths that lead to frustration instead of fulfillment. Success is not about doing everything. It is about doing the right thing. And the right thing is always connected to your purpose. Another principle of success is discipline. Discipline is the bridge between vision and reality. Everyone has dreams. Everyone has ideas. But not everyone has the discipline to execute them. Discipline is what separates those who wish from those who achieve. It is the ability to do what is necessary even when you don't feel like doing it. Feelings are unreliable. If you live your life based on how you feel, you will never be consistent. And consistency is the key to success. Small actions, repeated daily, produce massive results over time. Success is not built in a day. It is built daily. You must train yourself to become disciplined. You must develop habits that support your goals. You must eliminate distractions that steal your time. You must learn to focus. Focus is powerful. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. And where your energy flows, results grow. If you are constantly distracted, constantly shifting your attention from one thing to another, you will never build anything meaningful. But when you focus on your purpose, when you commit to a direction, everything begins to align. Opportunities begin to appear. Connections begin to form. Doors begin to open. Not because life suddenly becomes easier, but because you are finally moving in the direction you were designed for. Another key to success is vision. Vision is the ability to see beyond your current reality. It is the picture of your future that drives your present actions. Without vision, you will lack motivation. You will lack direction. You will lack persistence. Vision gives you a reason to wake up in the morning. It gives you a reason to push through challenges. It gives you a reason to stay committed when things get difficult. Because success is not easy. It requires sacrifice. It requires patience. It requires resilience. You will face obstacles. You will face setbacks. You will experience failure. But failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Failure teaches you what works and what doesn't. It builds character. It strengthens your mindset. It prepares you for greater responsibility. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is not that successful people never fail. It is that they don't quit. They learn. They adapt. They continue. You must develop that mindset, a mindset that is not afraid of challenges, a mindset that sees obstacles as opportunities, a mindset that is committed to growth. Growth is essential for success. You cannot remain the same and expect your life to change. Every level of success requires a new version of you. That means you must be willing to learn, to improve, to evolve. You must invest in yourself, your knowledge, your skills, your mindset. These are your greatest assets. The more you grow, the more value you can provide. And value is the foundation of success. Success is not about what you get. It is about what you give. The more value you provide to others, the more success you will experience. That is how the world works. If you want to earn more, you must become more. If you want to achieve more, you must develop more. If you want to succeed at a higher level, you must grow into a higher level. Another important principle is environment. Your environment shapes your mindset. The people you surround yourself with, the conversations you engage in, the information you consume, all of these things influence your thinking. If you are surrounded by negativity, you will think negatively. If you are surrounded by mediocrity, you will settle for average. But if you surround yourself with growth, excellence, and purpose, you will be inspired to elevate your life. You must be intentional about your environment. Protect your mind. Feed it with knowledge. Feed it with truth. Feed it with inspiration, because your mind is the control center of your life. Everything starts there. And finally, you must take action. Nothing happens without action. Ideas are useless without execution. Dreams are meaningless without movement. You must step out. You must try. You must do something, even if it is small, because small actions create momentum. And momentum creates progress. And progress leads to success. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for everything to be easy. Stop waiting for permission. Start now. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Because your future is created by what you do today.